That was the spirit of prophecy. When Israel was repatriated, they sent two persons. They sent Zerubbabel, which was a civil leader, and they sent Joshua, a prophet, who was a spiritual leader. My brothers and sisters, that is why the Seventh-day Adventist Church doesn't have to speculate, because we have the Bible and we have the spirit of prophecy. So 60 years. We know the period of 538 to 1798. So therefore, God's church could only be organized after 1798. You're going to say, preacher, my church just organized last week. Let's move to the next thing then. Does your church keep the commandments? Which include the one that say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's number 2. I'm going slowly now. Number 3, does your church have the spirit of prophecy? That's number 3. St. Matthew 24 and verse 14 said that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. Is your church a worldwide church? I can tell you that the church that I'm a part of, it was formed, it was organized May 21st, 1863. I can tell you that the church that I'm a part of keeps God's 10 commandments, including the one that say remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. I can tell you that the church that I'm a part of the spirit of prophecy. I can tell you that the church that I am a part of, beloved friends, it is a worldwide church with a worldwide message. What's the message that God gave the Seventh-day Adventist Church? You can find it in Revelation chapter 14, verse 6 through to 12. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the what, everybody? The everlasting, oh, I wish I could preach here, everlasting gospel to preach to all them that do what? Dwell on the earth, to every what? Kindred and what? And tongue and every nation. That shows you the universality, the universality of God's church. God's church must be a universal church. For the church have a message not just for Galena, but for the entire world. Am I getting somewhere here? And if you go in the message, God's church will have a last day message, giving God glory. That's the health message. God's church must preach the message of the sanctuary, the judgment hour message. And I make no apology tonight that any church that preaches the sanctuary as the Seventh-day Adventist Church preach it automatically becomes a Seventh-day Adventist. God gave this church a peculiar message. God's church in the last days will be calling back man to true worship. To worship the Creator and not to worship the creature. My brothers and sisters, God's last day church will believe in salvation by righteousness, by faith through Jesus Christ. I can give you more, but I've given you enough that you can identify the woman that you are in bed with. But God says tonight, come out of her, my people, and be not partakers of her sin. Let me tell you something here. You cannot be saved by your denomination. A for Adventist, B for Baptist, C for Catholic, P for Pentecost. I don't know what church you come from, but if you're even a Seventh-day Adventist, you cannot be saved by a denomination. You must save when you have a living relationship with Jesus Christ. For the